Hey everyone! So today I have decided it is fall here at the Miller Tate house. It is officially fall. It's really not. It's only September 16th, and so technically it is kind of weird though, right? Because Labor Day's over, but technically it's still summer. Technically, if you look at the calendar. Fall doesn't start until like the 22nd, I think. I don't know. I don't know if you follow those rules, but I don't. I have decided it is time for fall. So as such, I am going to make a recipe. This is one of the first things I bake almost every year at this time. I am going to make some pumpkin bread, and I'm very excited because it's been a busy morning, but I'm going to do it right now so I can surprise Caleb with it when I pick him up from school. I think he's going to be very surprised to come home, and there's going to be fresh, warm pumpkin bread. We'll put a little pat of butter on it. I love it. This is one of the best parts of being a parent, where you can do these fun little activities. Now, I will say this though. I do appreciate when he helps out, like if we make cookies together and stuff, but he's the kind of kid that like wants to do it, but then he gets bored really, really quickly. So it's just easier if I just do it myself. But yeah, I am also breaking one of my own rules. I have always said I will never cook from a recipe I find online from someone's blog, because I have had so many bad experiences with that. I do find, you know what? I'm gonna have to put you guys on a tripod. This camera's getting heavy. Okay, that's so much better. So I have had so many bad experiences trying to use a recipe from someone's blog, and I've always said it's because I think the person, they didn't proofread their recipe. They put the wrong amount in the ingredients, or they skip a step, what have you. But I actually had this one situation. I forget what it was I was making. It was a cake, and this was a long time ago. This is when I first started baking. And the recipe came out so bad. I was like, what? I followed everything. I like, you reread the recipe, you're like, what did I do wrong? I go into the comments, I scroll on her blog, and everyone's having the same problem. And the blogger was like, oh, my bad, sorry. I meant to put this instead of this. It's like, then why don't you adjust your recipe at the top? Why do we have to bury this in the comment section? So after that, I swore, I was like, I'm never doing that. I will only cook out of a cookbook from a published recipe that's tried and true, especially from like a name brand. But I have done this recipe before it's from this cookbook, the Martha Stewart Cakes book. And it's the pumpkin sage and brown butter cakes. I think you can see that. Really, really great recipe, but I'm kind of bored with it. And I found this woman's recipe, and I have to admit, she got my attention because she says that it's better than Starbucks. It's better than Starbucks pumpkin loaf. And I love Starbucks pumpkin loaf. So I did proof her recipe. Like, I was going through it. I'm like, okay, I like all the ingredients. These seem like the right amounts. I think I can do it. So if this recipe turns out good, I will link it down below so you can try your hand at it. But let's make some pumpkin bread. Okay, so I've got everything for the most part put together. One of the things I'm really excited about this recipe is that it's gonna have 5 spices. We're gonna have some cloves, allspice, cinnamon, ginger. I've got the nutmeg in the cupboard, but I've got my butter warming up. We've got some 100% pure pumpkin, which I almost always have on hand. So while we wait for the butter to warm up just a little bit, I'm actually gonna move over here. I'm gonna make myself my little non-fat mocha. I need a little bit of an afternoon pick-me-up. Very good. Well, I mean, it's not the best mocha I've ever had. So I'm doing this, well, you'll notice right away there's no whipped cream. But I've been going light on the mocha sauce, and then I've been using a non-fat lactose-free milk. I should have left it out. But it's not the Horizon Organic. It's this other one. I forget what it's called, but it's okay. I mean, it's definitely like it's definitely a non-fat mocha, light on the mocha, no whipped cream. But you know what? It gets the job done, and it's better than nothing. Okay, can I just say, this is my favorite part of baking during, like in the fall or during the holidays, when you get the flour together and you get all your spices in there. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. My allspice is a little expired, which actually kind of caught me off guard, so I'll have to refill that. So I'm glad I'm doing this now before like Halloween and Thanksgiving start up, but we've got some allspice in there, some ginger, you already saw, but oh man, this smells so good. Here it is. Ooh, and I took a little taste of this. It tastes so good. Now, it has been so long since I made the other one. It's hard for me to actually compare, but so far, just this batter tastes very, very good. Also, I got the oven preheated, and the other thing I realized is that this has to bake for an hour, so this thing is gonna come out of the oven like right when we get home, so it's gonna be perfect. And don't think I'm just like leaving the oven on. Steve is working from home, of course. He's upstairs, so. But yeah, when Caleb and I come through the door, this thing should be done. All right, little man is I gotta stop calling you little man. You're bigger than that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, had to switch the microphone real quick. But we just got back from school, and as we walked through the door, I could hear this beeping. It was done. I gave it like 5 more minutes. It needed 5 more minutes. When I inserted the toothpick, it was a little not quite right, but 5 more minutes was all it needed. You guys, it smelled so good. Oh my gosh. I waited all year for this. That moment when you walk into your house and it just smells like baking pumpkin bread. It was fantastic. I think we're gonna dig into it right now. Look at this. And it just like came right out of the pan. Look at this. There's my pan. It just plopped right out. That was perfect. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Okay, so I got a slice here for Caleb. I got a slice here for me. This baked really, really nicely. I think this looks fantastic. Let's just hope it's got to be better than this. So this recipe, Caleb, the lady says that it tastes better than Starbucks's pumpkin bread. So we're gonna have to see if that's true or not. You ready?
Yeah, because I want to try this.
Let's do it. I'm gonna let Caleb here take the first bite and he can give the review.
Okay.
Good? Awesome. Is it better than Starbucks?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because, sometimes, actually, Daddy's is actually this high.
Mm-hmm.
But Starbucks is almost to the height.
Oh, really?
It's actually at about to the same height.
Oh, okay.
It's actually the same, like that height.
Okay, the review keeps going all over the place. I'm gonna try it and I'll see what I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm sure that didn't look like the best review, that I took 2 bites and I had to stop and be like, let me go check the recipe. It's good. It is a nice pumpkin bread, nice pumpkin loaf. It's not very sweet. I'm really surprised. And one thing I was really surprised too is I feel like usually something like this, like a pumpkin bread, usually has brown sugar in it, and this one just had 1 cup of granulated sugar. That's all it said. That's why I went to go double check. I'm like, did I miss something? Mm-hmm. It's very good. It's moist. It is not dry at all. This is it baked really, really well, but I feel like it could be sweeter. I have to admit, I'm really glad that Steve is upstairs and hasn't been down here, because now I can just keep mum with what I thought, and we can see what he thinks of this. He might really like it because he doesn't like overly sweet things. Neither do I, but I just feel like it needs more sugar. I had to grab the camera. What did you say?
Starbucks pumpkin bread is so much sweeter.
Oh, you think it's sweeter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Daddy's actually this high, and it's a little bit above it. It's okay.
Okay.
I still like yours, Daddy.
All right, as long as you give me a good review, or an honest review, that's what I want. Okay, I have to admit, I feel like our afternoons go so fast. It is already 4:30, so I've got to start thinking about dinner, and I have. So we're still doing our meal kit. So tonight we are doing chicken tortilla soup. So of course some of you are probably like, what are you talking about, Mike? You're doing a meal kit chicken tortilla soup? Yes, I am, because see, Caleb's watching Big City Greens right now, so if you hear that. But yeah, I was gonna do, every year we always kick off soup season with chicken tortilla soup, and I usually make it right around here, midway through September. And it started years ago because we were doing Arizona Restaurant Week, and there was this restaurant we went to. I'd never had chicken tortilla soup before, and I had it, and it was life-changing. It was so good. And so I was like, I am gonna start making this soup at home. I'm gonna learn how to make it, because it was in the Martha Stewart cooking school book. And I've been doing that recipe for years and years and years. But lately, I have to admit, I feel like that recipe has been getting a little long in the tooth for us. The past couple times we've made it, we were kind of like, huh. And I'm like, I wasn't sure if I was making it wrong, if I was missing a step or what. But I feel like maybe Steve and I, our taste buds, our flavor profiles have sophisticated. I don't know. But I figured I would try something new. And then, it's just been so busy. And with Steve's work travel, I was like, you know what? I saw it was available on our meal kit. I'm like, let's just try this. Worst case scenario, we'll try it tonight. If it's not good, this weekend, I will try my hand at a new recipe. So actually, if you have a good recipe out there for chicken tortilla soup, let me know, because I'm very open to suggestions. But this is it, chicken tortilla soup with corn, cheddar, and cilantro. And they give me all the stuff. Oops, almost dropped it. They've given me all the stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but they've even given me corn tortillas so I can slice them up just like I would if I was making, sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing. But I don't know, it should be good. It comes together very quickly in only 30 minutes, so we'll see. But the recipe I usually make, that Martha Stewart Cooking School one, it takes a couple days to make because you gotta like make the chicken, shred the chicken, all that kind of stuff. Soup always tastes better the next day anyway. So, but yeah, I think this is kind of like, right now, this is like the easy way out. Like I said, if it doesn't turn out good, if it doesn't hit, we'll try it again. Maybe that'll be the next vlog. I don't know, but it's what we're doing tonight. Steve is done with work and just came downstairs, so I immediately put him back to work.
Hey! So I know Mike is not
shredding the chicken.
Mike's not a gadget person.
I'm not.
But these things do a good job.
Yeah.
So they're like, I don't know what they're called.
I don't know what they're called either, but they're like Wolverine claws.
It's like bear claws. So it does a good job of shredding meat. So.
Yeah. So the meal kit came with this pre-cooked. It said it was sous vide chicken seasoned with salt and pepper. So yeah, you just gotta shred it up, and then we add it to the soup. I've got the soup going. But I figured I would get it started a little earlier than I usually start dinner, just because I want it to kind of simmer for a good while and, you know, really develop the flavor. But so far it smells really good. All right, so as our soup comes to a simmer, I figured this would be a good time for Steve to try the pumpkin loaf. Steve and I, a little bit does go a long way.
Okay, good.
But Caleb and I, we have our own reviews, so we wanted to see what you thought of it.
Well, I know I came downstairs earlier when you went to go pick up Caleb, and it just smelled like fall. So.
Yeah, it smelled really good.
But when I came down right now with the soup, then it took over. Like, now I have competing smells in my nose.
Right. But here's the deal. This recipe, it's one I've never made before, and I am using it. I broke my own rule. I'm using a blog recipe. Mm-hmm. But she caught my attention because she said it's called the Better Than Starbucks pumpkin loaf.
So that's what we're supposed to compare it against?
I guess.
Okay. All right, so I got to ask you, do I just eat it
just
raw?
eat it.
Because traditionally what I had as a kid was a melted slab of butter or a pat of butter on top.
You got to try the recipe as is first.
Okay. I'm going to cut it in half in case I get to add a pat of butter to it later. It's not as spicy as yours in the past, right?
Okay. I didn't make that note.
Yeah, it's not as spicy. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
It's not as flavorful.
Okay, so Caleb and I agreed it's not very sweet.
No.
I think it is flavorful though. It's got a lot of spices in it. It's got like the big ones, cinnamon, ginger, cloves, nutmeg, allspice. Do you not like it?
You make better than this.
Okay.
In the past.
Okay, I've made that like brown butter, sage, and pumpkin. I just figured we wanted to try something different.
Let's not try anything different.
All right, folks. Well, there it is. We're definitely on the fence here, but regardless, I know I said I would only post the recipe if it was fantastic. I'll just go ahead and post it, and you can try it for yourselves and let us know what you think. Something we've never shown you guys. Over the summer, we got a brand new grill. Look at that. Caleb's showing it off for you.
And do you want to see the inside?
Yeah, we do want to see the inside.
Because we got that to cover the stuff in there.
Yeah.
You see, that's all the electricity runs it.
Yeah, we got this nice little grill. We've only used it like once so far. We made some burgers on it, but it did really well. But check this out. It's got this side. Is everything like really hot? No. It has this side burner here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it because I have to fry up the tortilla strips. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do it out here so I don't stink up the whole house with the smell of oil because I can't stand it.
So I'll get this going then.
Let's go. Let's do it. Of course, it's like crazy windy tonight. And of course, as soon as I said that, the wind dies down. I'm like having to hold everything on here. But I've got the corn tortillas all sliced up. And like this is where I'm going to put them when they're done. I'm going to season that with salt, but the salt kept blowing away. Yeah, I've got my oil heating up here.
So this is our first taste of fall today. So it's been
Right.
consistently 100 degrees. This is the first day that it's been lower than 100. With this wind, it's only 93 degrees.
Wow.
So this is the beginning of our outdoor life here in Arizona. And they're having a great time.
Oh yeah,
right?
these two.
Whoa, stop!
Where's she going? What's she doing?
Got the zoomies.
The
Zoomies.
I got her the zoomies.
You got her the zoomies?
Dad, watch this.
All right, so we got our Crispies done. These crisped up really nicely, but we have a little family mystery going on. I feel like someone was helping themselves to these as I was baking them because we originally had a lot more than this. And the soup is pretty much done. I added that last little bit. You got to brighten it up with a little bit of lime juice. I added the chicken and the corn.
Now they've done going crazy outside. Now they do cuddles. Look how big she is compared to him.
All right, and here it is. I already took a bite over at the stove. I think it's very good.
Okay.
Considering it's just, a meal kit. I wasn't expecting,
So Mike actually asked me if should we just do the meal kit one or your chicken tortilla soup. So I told him we'll try this out, and if we really want yours, we'll have yours, right?
Exactly.
Same thing with the pumpkin bread. I definitely want yours. So we'll see how this goes.
But I think it turned out really good.
Yeah.
I forgot to dress mine up before I showed you, so here it is. I think when I make mine, we have cabbage and cotija cheese and all that stuff, but I think, again, for what it is, for a meal kit, I think it looks pretty good. You are looking a little big for that, man.
But I can still use it.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. What a throwback. So we have finished dinner. I apologize if it's windy right now. I'm just on my iPhone because I didn't want to bring the whole camera. But it is starting to feel nice and cool again, as Steve mentioned earlier. So we're going to go for a little walk. We're going to go pick up our mail and maybe hang out at the park for a bit. We got Miss Skylar with us too. Look how big she's getting.
I know. I had to adjust her harness, so more adjustments are necessary.
There goes Caleb. Doesn't even wait for us anymore.
Nope.
What? We want to see. Ooh, careful. This playground is literally just a death trap. There's just so many ways you can get hurt here. Let's see. Look at that. You guys, I know he's 7 years old, but I can remember the time when he wanted to do this and he was just too little. He couldn't do it. He couldn't even do the one. And then slowly but surely, and now look at him. They grow up so fast. So it is now the next day. It's actually kind of late in the day as well. Steve has already left for his work travel and Caleb's at school. So you guys are just hanging out with me right now for the day. Me and Skylar and I. But I don't know how much we went on about it last night, but that chicken tortilla soup was so good. I saved the recipe card because I think I mentioned this already. When I make my usual recipe, it takes a couple days because I like to roast the chicken the night before because then you got to let it cool before you can start shredding it and getting it all ready. It's a whole thing. So this one, I'm going to do this. If I ever want some chicken tortilla soup in a pinch, and you can go to the store and buy ready-made chicken, but it was really great. I wasn't really entirely sure how it was going to come off with just using red enchilada sauce and some onions, but it was awesome. But yeah, so we saved that. So Caleb and I will probably have a little bit more tonight for dinner. It is Taco Tuesday, so he does tend to like to do takeout at our little Mexican food place we like. But I just had a knock at the door and I went and got it. Something I ordered came in, and this is hilarious. I can't wait to show you guys. So I was on Instagram the other night, and I got a notice, and I'm a big fan of Pottery Barn, and Pottery Barn lately has been just doing these killer collaborations. Let me go turn off the ice maker real quick. I had to turn off our little ice maker. We've had questions about this before. We got it on Amazon. I'll try to, if it's still available, I'll link it down below. It makes great ice, but holy moly, it's murder for, vlogging audio. But anyway, back to Pottery Barn. They are killing it, knocking it out of the park with these collabs they've been doing. And this year, they're doing a collaboration with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is my second favorite Christmas movie of all time. First one being Christmas Story. But when I saw the stuff that they had, I was like, oh my gosh. And I know it sounds crazy to be talking about Christmas already, but I feel like with this kind of stuff, you have to jump on it right away because it's going to sell out. I ordered a couple items, but the first one came today. Check it out. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Pottery Barn. These are bed sheets. It's a king size bed sheet set. I guess I'll take it out of the plastic so you can see it a little bit better. Let me see if I can focus in. Oh man, my camera's like not wanting to focus. Oh, I don't know why I keep hitting this button. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me redo this because I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you saw it earlier, if it came up in my recording, but here you can see the Griswold family car. You can see there's their Christmas tree, and that's the cat with the lights. And then here's their house with all the lights strung up on it. And then here's Cousin Eddie. You can see the torn up, the little sled and the chair. This is hilarious. But yeah, it's a king set. It's got 2 king pillowcases, 1 fitted sheet, and 1 flat sheet. I'm very excited about this. So holiday bed sheets has always been something I've kind of goofed about because I told Steve I was going to get these. And he's like, why do we need holiday bed sheets? But have you ever noticed in Christmas movies, like the way they like design the set, there's like literally Christmas in every frame of the film. Another one of my favorite movies is Home Alone, and I'm sure all of you have seen it. But have you ever wondered, like, who has like red bedding? Who has a red comforter? And have you ever noticed that like the carpet is green? Like I think it's one of those like subliminal things that like the set dressers and the designers do for a movie just to make the movie look like a Christmas movie, like no matter where you pause the film. And we've gone into Pottery Barn stores before and they've always had holiday bedding. And Steve and I were joking last year. He's like, I wonder who actually like buys holiday bedding, like as a grown up. And I was like, well, we do now. All right, don't want to miss this. I just flipped it over and I noticed it's got the moose mug. We've got the Jell-O mold, the dried out turkey. Oh, and of course, Jelly of the Month Club. This is awesome. And if you're wondering what the other item we got, yeah, that one didn't come today, but we also got a ceramic cookie jar that looks like the whole Griswold house with all the lights on it and stuff. And I guess when you open the roof, that's how you put your cookies in, but it looks really, really cute. But yeah, I don't have an update as to when that's coming. Okay, so a little bit later, I had to go get ready really quick because something unexpected just came up. I have not talked about this on the channel yet. We discussed it briefly on the live, but we haven't actually brought it to all you guys who just watched the vlogs. So here's the story. So a couple weeks ago, Caleb got sent home with a letter. Apparently they did like the Snell vision exam or something at school. And so they sent a letter home saying they really recommend he gets his eyes professionally checked by an optometrist. And of course, then you immediately feel like you're the worst parent in the world because we've never noticed Caleb having any issues with his vision. He's never complained of not being able to see anything. He's never complained of headaches or anything. So you're just kind of like, oh my gosh, how did we miss this? This is embarrassing. Of course, as soon as we get the letter and we read it out loud, Caleb's like, oh yeah, I have a hard time seeing things. It's like, okay. So we make the appointment and we go, and sure enough, he needs glasses. He was so upset. And Steve was out of town. He's on work travel. And I had to kind of calm him down. He was very, very upset. He did not want to get glasses. So we had to kind of like put the exam on pause. I had to like kind of, life coach him a little bit. Like, hey, bud, it's going to be okay. It's cool. Everybody wears glasses. Like everybody does, right? Like, let's be honest. He was still very just not about it, right? But we finished the exam. Obviously they were like, yeah, he needs to have some glasses. The lady was super nice. By the way, we went to a pediatric optometrist. So these people were just amazing with him. They helped him pick out some glasses. He picked out some really cute ones. I tried to get a picture, but like I said, he was not about it that night. But what was funny though is that, and we were there for quite a while, like the whole exam and everything was like an hour and a half. And so by the time we left, obviously something had shifted because he was just like, well, where's my glasses? And I had to explain to him, I was like, well, we don't get them tonight. They have to make them. They told us they'll be ready in 2 weeks. And every morning he'd wake up and he'd be like, are my glasses ready? Are my glasses ready? Are my glasses ready? And so I definitely feel like he's definitely more receptive to it now. He's actually kind of excited, it seems. But I wasn't expecting for the glasses to be ready till tomorrow. But I just got a call this afternoon saying they were ready. They can schedule his, because they have to do an appointment where they like actually do the fitting and stuff. And then they asked if we had a dog. And I was like, yeah, we have a puppy. And they're like, oh, okay, we have a whole talk track we need to go over with him, keeping the glasses away from our dogs, away from our pets and all that stuff. So I'm going to be leaving here in about 9 minutes to go pick up Caleb. And I think he's going to be happy. I think this is going to be a fun surprise for him to get his glasses today. So here we go.
Can you still see him?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah? Does that make it better?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
You, man. It looks good. It looks good, bud. All right, Caleb got his glasses. They look so good, you guys. Check those out. Oh, and they transition, so they're a little tinted right now since we're outside. So they almost turn into sunglasses. That's pretty cool, huh?
Wow.
They look so good. They're comfortable?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Because when I first put it on, a little bit hurt.
A little bit, yeah. But you know what? You did a great job in there. You really did.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you,
Can
man.
I show you?
I want to see. Yeah, show everybody what we saw, what we got.
Okay. And I had to show you the 2 things I got.
Okay.
I got the case.
We got a case.
With the
Here, I'll hold that.
Three
Don't wanna-
cleaners.
Yes.
3 cleaners. We actually have 4, and this is.
Oh, let's not put them on the ground, okay?
This is actually the. I don't know what it's called.
That's like something so you can wear it around your neck like a necklace almost. It'll come in handy later.
Like, and this is the cleaners to clean the lens here.
Yeah.
Like you have to do them far away.
Mm-hmm.
Right? that's how you do.
Well, I think they look really cool. Here, let's get a better look. They look really cool. They got little Nike swoosh here, and they're green on the inside, black on the out. Those are really cool, man.
Even the screen, like it's a little bit. You have to like take them off from like the middle or the side.
Yes.
And look,
You don't touch the lenses, right?
because look, it's a little bit green on the outside.
Very
A
cool.
little bit.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
Looks good. All right, because he did so great and we're celebrating a little bit, we're gonna get a little dessert before dinner.
Yeah.
Whoa, someone got the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard.
It tastes good.
It tastes good. Does it do the thing where you can hold it upside down? Oh, that's when you know they made it right.
Because like when you make your ice cream and I flip it over, it's like plop.
I hope you wouldn't do that.
Because you don't make it with that kind of jam.
Right, that's true. So while he enjoys his blizzard, yeah, so these are his new glasses and he's got to wear them all the time, right? It's not just for reading, not just for, you got to wear them all the time.
Sometimes you have to use them for reading. Reading you can't see the word very well.
Well, yeah, if you can't see the word very well, tell us, let us know. But, you like them?
No, I guess I cleaned this side.
You clean your glasses?
Even I got a little bread gunk right there.
Yeah.
I got it.
Good.
I tried to use. I didn't got the bread gunk because I had to use this. We try to see if that works.
Yeah, good
Doesn't
job,
come
man.
off. It doesn't come off.
Yeah, you
We had to
used your
use
little
spray again.
spritz.
This is how you clean the glasses because she showed me when I first got them.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to find. Look at that. Get that wet space.
Okay, so it is the next day, and I just got a notice that my Amazon delivery has arrived, and I'm very excited to show you what this is. I can't do this one-handed. So if you've been watching us for a while, you may remember at one point, Steve and I were toying with the idea of getting some under cabinet lighting in our kitchen here. I don't think we ever told you guys what happened. And I'll try to make this brief because I feel like the video is getting really long. But we had a contractor come out because I'm like done with DIYs. I'm terrible at it. And so we had a guy come out and he kind of just laughed at us because I want to have the kind of fixtures installed where I can just flip one switch and they all come on, right? I can wake up in the morning, come in here, flip a switch, the kitchen lights turn on, under cabinet lights turn on. But of course, to do that, you have to have it wired. And the guy was just like, yeah, we're going to have to like tear into all of this stuff. And because of the way your kitchen's laid out, we don't even know if the side where your stove is going to be compatible. It was like a whole thing. The guy was like, you guys should have done this when you got your new backsplash put in. And it's like, well, you know, hindsight's 2020. We decided to put the kibosh on that because it was just going to be too much of a thing. I've been following so many YouTubers that do stuff in the kitchen, like cooking and stuff, and I just love the way it looks. And I'm dying to get some more light in our house when it comes to our vlogs and stuff. It looks like we live in this like dark hole all the time. So I went to Lowe's and I found some things where like, cause we're gonna need like 3 strips right here to cover this space. And Lowe's didn't have anything that where you can connect multiples in, like you could only go up to like 2 lights that can be connected. So I found some on Amazon and that's what I've ordered. So I just told you guys I was done with DIYs. Never mind, I'm gonna be doing a DIY because I think maybe over this weekend, Steve and I are gonna be installing under cabinet lighting in our kitchen. Okay, so this is what we got. Oh good, okay, because I think, yeah, we ordered 5 of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we got 5 of them. And so, yeah, this is what we got. It's like, okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm having such a hard time with my focus on this camera. I feel like my camera updated, and so now all the settings are different. But this is what we got. It's a Leet Dud. I've never heard of that brand, but it had a good review on Amazon. It's a 24-inch. It's, and I keep dropping it. But it is dimmable. It's got 5 settable white, like what do you call this? Like the temperature can be adjusted. It's dimmable, says super bright. It says you can like connect up to 4 of these, I think it said. I only need 3. So I need one under each of the cabinets and I measured it, so we should be good. But I also went to Lowe's and I like was looking underneath their cabinets to see exactly how they did it. It looked pretty simple. Look, had some zip ties and stuff. But yeah, we need 3 here and then we need 2 here, 1 under each cabinet. So, you know, fingers crossed that it's gonna work. So yeah, that may be the next video. I don't know. A lot of the times when Steve and I try to do these house projects, we try to vlog it. We think it'll be great footage, but we wind up at each other's throats. Actually, that would be great footage. You guys probably love to see that. So, but usually introducing the vlogging camera to the situation, it doesn't do well for the situation. Okay, this, again, we got another video where I don't know where to end it, but this just popped up and holy moly, I am so excited. Big shout out to Jenny Bean. So, okay, here, let me set the scene, you guys. I'm sitting on my computer. I'm like doing some editing. I'm just like, blah, blah. I get this message on Instagram from Jenny. And you let me know there is going to be an event, a Disney event. You guys, I don't know if you've heard of this. I hadn't even heard of this. So this is insane. I will try to put stuff on the screen so it's not just me talking, but D23 and Disney Plus present Tune Into Terror, a Hollywood Halloween event, October 26, 2024. A Disney Halloween event celebrating Hocus Pocus, the Tower of Terror, Haunted Mansion, and Agatha All Along, and it's being held at the Hollywood Roosevelt in Hollywood. Has there ever been an event that was more curated for Steve and I? I am, you guys, I am blown away looking at this. Now, it's not cheap. It looks like tickets are anywhere from like $239. I see some $269. Oh, those are preferred tickets. And then there is a ticket for $179. It looks like you have to be a member of Disney Plus, so just FYI. But it looks like there's going to be the Tip Top Club, the Witches Road Lounge, the Black Flame Ballroom, Skeleton Dance Party. So it looks like there's gonna be like DJs, live jazz music, cocktails, past hors d'oeuvres, and then they're encouraging you to dress up. There's gonna be photo opportunities. They keep making allusions that there's gonna be like special, like guest appearances. So I'm guessing we're gonna see like Agatha is gonna show up and probably Mickey and Minnie. I'm guessing, I don't know. Usually you see some of the Fab Five at these events, but holy crap, and it's in Hollywood. So I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Jenny, I literally opened your thing. I immediately sent it to Steve. And within like 6 minutes, he already sent me the confirmation that we got our tickets. We are 100% going to this thing. Holy moly, I am so excited. I have to say though, this is like the first time, like, I can't even remember the last time it was like we did something this fast. We were like, oh my God, we're in. And like, it was all said and done. We got the email confirmation. We had our tickets. And I was like, okay, when is this again? I didn't really read all the details. I am so excited. Now, I will be honest, I don't know if tickets are still available, so check it out. I will, noisiest refrigerator ever. I've got the refrigerator going, I get the ice machine going. I am so excited. I've totally lost my train of thought. I will put the link down below. Hopefully it will work. Like I said, I think you have to be a member of Disney Plus and the D23 Club to do this, but at least check it out because it looks awesome. So yeah, we are going. We got our tickets already. That was snap decision. Didn't even have to think about it. But yeah, we will absolutely be vlogging this. I am very excited. I will say this though, and I promise you this, I will say this because the event is October 26th. It's a Halloween event. I am going to bust my butt to get that video out. It probably won't be the... So we have to think about logistics for getting to Hollywood and back and all that kind of stuff, but details. But what I'm gonna try and do, I doubt I'll get the video out the very next day because we'll be traveling and stuff like that, but I am going to do everything in my power to make sure that video comes out within like 48 hours because I'm sure you guys are gonna wanna see it. I am gonna be so excited to edit it and get it out. I am so excited. I am so excited. But yeah, I will definitely make sure we get that out as soon as possible, especially before Halloween. But I have been racking my brain, you guys, in these last few home vlogs where I'm like, I just feel like they just kind of like, oh, and they just like crash and burn. I'm like, I need to think of a great ending. What a great ending, right? Oh my God, I'm going to Hollywood. I woke up this morning with no plans on going to Hollywood, and now I'm going to Hollywood, the Tower of Terror Hotel. I am so, oh my God. I've turned this into a drinking game. Every time I say I'm excited, you have to take a drink. All right, I think we're gonna end it there. Wow, okay. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our magic family to yours, enjoy.